and I'm presenting Starbucks, and specifically I'm presenting library, Starbucks and library cafe. Now, Starbucks, Starbucks is more than just a cup of coffee. When you're going to Starbucks, you're looking to just get your regular cup of coffee, but it's more than that. What Starbucks is trying to convey to each of its customers is that we have a mission statement. We want to promote individuality, we want to promote identity, and that's what our cup of coffee represents. We want to give back to the community. Now, Starbucks. Now, we all know Starbucks. Now, let's just a few details about Starbucks. It's the largest coffee house company in the world. You have to understand it has more than 17,000 branches. That means it's worldwide. It's a big company. Now, the total revenue of Starbucks is $2.71 billion. It was reported in 2010, and it's privately owned. Starbucks is not a franchise. Now, Starbucks, as we said before, wants to give the idea of identity, wants to give the idea of quality, social responsibility, community building, and sustainability. When a customer comes to Starbucks, they're looking for individuality. That's what it's trying to promote, individuality. And when Miami-Dade College wanted to open a university, institution of higher education, they followed Starbucks' mission statement. Why? When you come to Starbucks, every person is getting their own custom tailored drink. You're having the milk the way you like it, you're having your syrup, you're having your sugar the way you like it. In the same way, when a person comes to college, they're looking for that identity, they're looking for that individuality. You're picking your own major, you're picking your own classes, you're looking for something to identify you. You want to be unique. And that's the mission that Starbucks is trying to convey to its customers. Quality is looking to buy the best beans in terms of social responsibility. Starbucks encourages its farmers to grow their beans in a sound and ecological manner. They actually give back to the farmers in terms of social programs, so they can help the community of farmers. Community building, it encourages employees to volunteer. Now, the library cafe. How many of you are familiar with the library cafe? Starbucks and the library cafe. So this is a picture. It's a little on here. A picture of the Starbucks and the library cafe. Just for just to get an idea of what it is. Starbucks and the library cafe. Why do I choose to study Starbucks and the library cafe? First of all, it's an important new initiative. Many universities and colleges are looking to have a Starbucks in their library. Why? Starbucks is seen as a meeting place. How many of you, tell your friends, meet me at Starbucks? It's a meeting place. Many colleges now that they have Starbucks in their library, have seen that more students are coming to the library than before, and in addition, increases their funding. Now, Starbucks. Now, to feature the Starbucks in the library cafe. Now, the Starbucks in the library cafe is licensed to sell Starbucks coffee. It has, it's limited in the amount of products it can have. It does not accept debit or credit card, which can serve as a disadvantage. But it has its own little program. Like if you buy certain amounts of cups of coffee, you have one free. It has snacks there, which regular Starbucks does not have. And it wants to provide the students its basic needs. You want to come get your cup of coffee. You're sitting in the library cafe. You want that drink. You can go. It's convenient for you. Now, what are the benefits of having Starbucks in the library? There has to be some kind of benefit because there's one in Hill Road. Are you familiar with the Starbucks store on Hill Road? So there's one right there. Now, it's convenient. When you're sitting in a library cafe, you're studying, you're doing your homework, it's convenient for you to go grab a cup of coffee. Now, it's cheaper. The Starbucks in the library cafe is about 40 cents cheaper than the regular Starbucks. And for some students, day after day, these little things add up and make a difference for them. It's a recognized brand. When students see Starbucks, they're familiar with it. That's the mission that Starbucks wants to promote. Whether you're on the go, whether you're traveling, whether you're in school, whether you're on vacation, you have Starbucks. You're familiar with it. It's consistent. And these are some of the benefits of having Starbucks in the library cafe. Now, what are the students' perspective on having Starbucks in the library cafe? There's one on Hill Road, which is not too far. Now, why would they choose to come to Starbucks in the library cafe over the other one? Or maybe they would choose to go to the other one. Now, what do students have to say about this? Most students, when I ask them, would you prefer to go to the Starbucks in the library cafe or the Starbucks in Hill Road? Most of them said, I would choose to go to one in Hill Road. Why is that? Because they're open, the one in Hill Road is open later. It's bigger, has more places to sit. The coffee tastes fresher. The one in the library cafe is too formal. And the mission that Starbucks is trying to convey is, the world is changing. We want to have, fast-paced world, and this is just it's formal. The lines are long. There's, you have Wi-Fi there. They want to promote an idea of non-fast food, relaxed environment, and this is not what the Starbucks and Library Cafe is offering to students. Now, what are some suggestions that we can have? First of all, they don't allow credit and debit card, which for some people this could be a disadvantage. Some people never have cash on them, and to go to Boylan to use the bank, there's only HSBC, and to charge you a $2 fee, but then you would just go to the Starbucks on Hiller Road. So that's not convenient for students. They should increase the products and flavors. They're limited in the amount of products. I don't know how many of you go to Starbucks and Library Cafe, but if you notice, the amount of products that are available to Starbucks and Library Cafe as opposed to Starbucks on Hiller Road is much more limited. Identity. It doesn't convey that same identity that the regular Starbucks is trying to convey to people. This Starbucks is only looking to provide the basic needs of students. You want to have your cup of coffee? You're going to go to the Starbucks. Now, in terms of hours, the Starbucks and Library Cafe is not open on weekends, which for many students, it's not open on Sunday. Many students come to study on weekends. Finals are coming up. You're coming to look to study in the Library Cafe, and there's no Starbucks there. So in terms of convenience, you're just going to go to the Starbucks on Hiller Road. Quality. Now, a student mentioned that it tastes fresher, the one in Hiller Road. It tastes fresher. And that's not the same thing that Starbucks wants to convey. We want to have quality. We want to have the best beans. Now, they should increase the couches and tables. Many people go to the Starbucks to grab a drink, but there's only 4 or 5 places to sit, only 4 or 5 couches. And they should change that. The atmosphere. Starbucks wants to promote an idea of non-fast food, which was originally created for the white-collar individual. And now it's, for every person. It's made for every person who's come to Starbucks. And it's more formal. The one in the Library Cafe is more formal. And you mentioned the quality, and this is my presentation. Starbucks.